Alright guys, so today I want to talk to you guys about how the gym actually saved my life, right? And I'm gonna first start off by telling you guys how I actually got into the gym, why I actually started going. And what led me to going was the loss of my mother. I lost my mother when I was 16 years old, I was junior year in high school, and that was probably one of the hardest things I had to overcome in my entire life. And it led me down a bad path for a while. But one of the things I was doing while I was heading down a bad path was hitting the gym, right? So at first it all started because I didn't want to be skinny anymore. But after a while, it just became the place to where my emotions were always let out. And it taught me that if I put my emotions into something positive, like picking up the weights, doing curls, whatever, and let out my anger, my sadness, whatever I was feeling at the time, if I let it out there, that I would get positive feedback, basically. I would get a positive reward, which was the feeling at the end of the workout. No matter how I felt during the time, sad, angry, I would always leave the workout feeling great. And after a while, I started chasing that feeling, and it was no longer about the results to me, right? Me getting in shape was just the byproduct of me putting in the work over time consistently, right? Like I said, that feeling is what kept me going. And that's what you guys have to understand. Like, next time you go to the gym, pay attention to how it makes you feel afterwards. Because if you're just continuously worried about the end outcome, the result you're gonna get, then you will most likely get burnt out easier compared to somebody who is chasing that feeling and don't give a fuck about the results that they're going to get, because they know if they miss a day in the gym that they're going to feel like complete shit. But they know if they continue to show up to the gym, they're going to continuously feel the best internally, right? And that's what you guys have to understand. Like I said, guys, I was walking down a bad path. I was actually caught up in vices. Sorry, it's raining out here. I was caught up in vices, and a little down the road, about a few years later, the gym was actually the reason I quit all that shit. I'm now about 2 years sober from drinking, 2.5 years sober from drinking, 3 years sober off weed. So the gym actually helped me quit those vices, because I know drinking played a big part in how I looked physically, mentally, spiritually, like all that shit. It fucks you up in every way, physically, mentally, spiritually, right? And one day I was like, this shit's holding me back. This is holding so much of my potential back. So let's drop all of it and let's see how far I get. And the moment I stopped drinking and was focused on my eating habits and just taking care of my health, my physique changed fairly quickly, right? And I went from holding love handles and it just felt like my physique completely changed when I got sober, and it was just crazy. Right? Like I said, I didn't have the love handles no more, because I was in decent shape. You know, I had the arms, had the chest, shoulders, but I was holding on to these love handles in the lower stomach and back fat. And it felt like once I stopped drinking, that just completely just burnt off, and it was just gone within a matter of seconds. Back to my mother, guys, like the gym, it just kept me afloat during the time, right? My head was just above the water. I was out the water just like this, from the neck up, and it kept me afloat. So every time I started to sink back up, I hit the gym, boom, my head would be poking out the water, peeking out the water, whatever. And it kept me at that level long enough to where I finally started emerging from the water, right? Slowly just started coming out of the water, and then until one day I fully got out of that water, right? Out of that dark time. And it was all because of the gym. It wasn't from seeing a therapist. It wasn't from talking to people. Like, when you face the loss of a loved one, especially your own parent, like that's a different type of pain to where you can't even explain what you were facing, what type of pain you're facing. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, you can't just talk about it to anybody, right? The only people who really understand are other people who were my age that, you know, I'd lost a parent at the time. That's the only people who, sorry, there's bugs all over me and shit, mosquitoes, but the only people who could relate were others who lost their parents as well, right? But like I said, guys, like the gym's the only thing, gym's the reason I'm here today. Like, if it wasn't for the gym, right, if I didn't take that chance with trying the gym out, I probably wouldn't be here right now making this video, because I honestly wanted to kill myself. It was like a few nights after my mother's death, I just like couldn't take it anymore. The pain was just so severe that I went downstairs in my kitchen, grabbed the kitchen knife, put it in my pocket because I had to walk past my grandma, and I went upstairs to my bedroom and I pulled it out, and I was just sitting there staring at my wrist for hours. I wanted to slit my wrist, but something in me told me not to, and to just keep going. And the gym definitely helped me out a lot, because without the gym, man, I'd have went down that bad route of the drinking, the smoking, probably doing more drugs and shit like that, hanging out with bad people. Like, I probably would have ended up in jail or dead by now, right? But the gym was always that positive thing I was doing. It was just that one positive thing I was doing. The rest was just negative. But the gym was that one positive thing that kept me afloat. And in the end, guys, like, it changed my entire life. It didn't just change my physique, it changed me mentally, changed me spiritually. It changed me fucking physically in every single way possible that you guys can think, right? Like, I built discipline, confidence, self-respect for myself. It gave me something to live and work toward, right? I was always excited to get off of work and to hit the gym. You know, when I got older and I got a job, I was always excited to hit the gym. Like, even when I was younger, like, I was excited to go to the gym. I was always excited, right? And the gym just became the one thing, like the gym just became something that, love is not even the right word, guys. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, the gym is just something that is a part of me, I should say, right? It's not even about the physique, guys. It's just about, like, I still go to the gym to this day. I still go to the gym this day for the same reason I did 5 years ago, 6 years ago, right? It's just, I don't care about the physique no more. It just makes me feel great, makes me feel good, and it rubbed off into other areas of my life, right? It led me to here talking to you guys. That's what the gym got me. It gave me enough confidence to sit here and speak on camera, right? It gave me so many benefits in my life, so many positive, in such positive ways, guys. The gym, like, it just totally changed the direction of my life. Like I said, guys, I was heading down a bad path, and years later, I'm walking my path, I should say, which is the best path in life, is to walk your path and fulfill God's purpose that He has for you, right? And, like, if any of you are going through a hard time right now, you're facing any type of pain, like I always say, guys, the gym has your answers. You just have to go long enough, you have to stay consistent enough to where eventually you'll receive those answers, right? Some will receive answers faster than others, and so on, guys. But if you're feeling any type of pain, don't pick up the bottle. Don't pick up that blunt. Don't go chasing that girl. Don't go fucking type in Pornhub on your browser. You go straight to the gym and you keep going, because it might not feel like it's working in the moment, but best believe, guys, it'll change your fucking life in ways you never fucking would have expected. If you talk to anybody who's been going to the gym for a while, they probably could say the same thing I'm saying. It saved their fucking life. Because many of us, like, the gym is just a place to release our emotion, right? Like, some people go to therapists, some people go to the gym, some people take pills, right? We just go to the gym, and that's all there is to it. But yeah, guys, I think, honestly, like, I covered everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.